Good afternoon, parents, and a warm welcome to all of you. I hope you had a very good festive season and you're all rejuvenated, recharged to wind up this semester. And I hope all of you are keeping good health, all of you are vaccinated and are waiting eagerly for schools to reopen, just as we are all waiting for the schools to reopen. Parents, teachers have been doing their work very well, and I'm grateful to all of them for having, when I say I mean the school, is grateful to all of them for the kind of efforts that they are putting in to bring out the best in our little ones. But we need your help too. We need your help in certain areas. Which are the areas? Basically, to do their work regularly and systematically. Set up a timetable for the children. I've spoken about this before. A regular reading, writing time every day. If you say 6 to 7 in the evening, fair enough. 7 to 8 in the evening, fair enough. But that should be regular study time, so that when they go to the higher classes, they know that this is my study time, and when I say study time, I need to study. But where is it that teachers are finding difficulty? One important area where teachers are finding difficulty is English language communication. Very many children, when we call them to school and we speak with them because they are showing certain signs of not being in par with the class, we find that most of these children are not communicating in English. Therefore, the instructions given by the teacher or teachers is not understood by children. So what can you do? We have been saying last year, and we are saying it this year, we have been saying it for the last 34 years since the time I'm in school. Reading is very essential. We start by reading storybooks, then they will read their textbooks. If they're going to read only their textbooks, it is not going to be interesting. I don't think any textbook in the world is interesting. You are all graduated parents. How many of you found textbook interesting? Because we are not used to reading. The more we read storybooks, reading becomes a habit. So we will read the textbooks. The new education policy does not say that everything is from the textbook. There should be more knowledge to children. They should do it, learn by listening, by watching, observing, by doing. How will it happen unless parents work with children on a regular basis? Just admitting your child in a good school will take the child nowhere. Some amount of backup studies has to happen at home, because in a 2.5-hour school or a 3-hour school, children cannot learn much. They will learn quite a bit, but that is possible only when they are with their friends and they are interacting. And how do they interact if they can't communicate properly? And I'm really surprised to see that many of the junior KG children still have difficulty in communication. Speech by itself is a problem. Therefore, parents, work with your children. Working with them means not just academics. Talk to them about what is happening around them, about the rains, floods in certain areas, the new innovations that are taking place. These kind of things interest children. Teach them concepts. Get them to count things in the house. Count and tell me how many saris I have kept outside or dresses have I kept outside. Count how many pairs of socks daddy has. These kind of things. Automatically, they understand that numbers are not just written on the board or in their book. Numbers are everywhere around us. Putting two numbers together, putting two items together is addition. Removing something from it is subtraction. This is an everyday way of life. This is called everyday math. We can work with these things with our children. And it's so important, so essential. How does an aeroplane fly? Even when it's so huge. It doesn't flap its wings, but how does it fly? Like a bird. The bird flaps its wings and then flies. Aeroplane doesn't flap its wings, but it flies. How? Curiosity. Encourage that curiosity in children. The hunger to learn should be there. It has to be invested. It has to be inculcated in children. Parents will work on these things. English language skills, math skills, general knowledge. Work on all these things. In the next month, that is in the month of October, it is a final month before we close for the first semester. There will be evaluations. A lot of things will be asked of children. Papers will be given. You will be asked to bring all the papers and submit them in the school. So what do we do now? What we do is systematically follow everyday syllabus that is posted. Parents, you are lucky that now, because of online, you get to know when the evaluations are going to be held. Otherwise, in the regular stream, we never mention the evaluations to children. We expect children to be abreast with what is happening. So that's very important for children. During the Diwali vacations, we'll give a bit of a homework to children, but this homework will be done in a separate book and it will be marked. These marks will be added to their regular marks and then converted into grades. What kind of homework are we going to give? How we'll be handling it? Teachers will let you know as and when it is necessary in the next open day. All right? Parents, hope you keep safe, healthy and strong, and please work on the skills that we have told you. Thank you, parents. Have a wonderful open day.